Virgo, get ready for a tremendous week, because as far as the astrology goes, it's absolutely beautiful until the very end of the week, where you just are gonna kind of be done and non-tolerant with anybody's crap, especially those people who at this point do not want to move forward or do not want to change, or are challenging what you have discovered over this week. Because this week is really, when you look at the astrology, there's a trine to Jupiter and then there's a trine to Chiron, which means you're growing and expanding, figuring things out at a point in your life when you're ready to move forward, especially from shit that has happened in the past. Be able to use it, learn from it, and figure out now a way to succeed at places that you did not succeed, to grow beyond maybe your injuries. And then all of a sudden there's some sort of restriction or setback that is just going to make you really, 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 in some ways intensify your desire to continue to push forward, especially when things kind of grind against you and make you want to seem like they're holding you back, or running into a sort of a single-mindedness, a stubbornness, maybe even sort of a conflict with an authority figure or a father figure later on this week. We'll talk about the astrology more. Virgo, this is your weekly tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It is for Virgo sun, moon, and rising sign. There's always an extended reading, so remember that, and please come on and join me. The link is below in the description box and in the comments, or you can join my Unbound membership here on the channel and get unlimited access to every single extended reading that I create. So plus all the other channel perks. So consider that. Virgo, if you want to join me daily, I do a daily live tarot card reading chat, intuitive general reading for everybody on my second YouTube channel, Astrology Motivation. So I'll attach the link above. And yeah, I hope you guys will consider that. Remember to subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell so that you know when I upload your favorite content. Virgo content comes out every single Friday at 8 a.m. Pacific time. Life is speeding up because you're putting things together and you're ready to move on. You're having chats, you're having conversations, and it's giving you information that you needed to know to be able to have the information to be able to move you forward. Even permissions, signing paperwork, learning what you need to know. This is Gemini energy, so it could very well be about education, pushing yourself forward, deciding to move yourself forward, realizing that you don't want to make the same mistakes that people in the past have made, or any kind of challenging information, like that challenging things that you didn't have answers to. It's suddenly now you're able to put them together or get the information that you need by having conversations. I think you're willing to put yourself out there this week, Virgo, or it's a good week to put yourself out there. And the more people you communicate with, talk to about these things, these issues, the more information, feedback you get that's going to help you make that progress. Oh, and only one card has come out. Virgo, who are you chatting with? Who are you talking to? Or are you moving on? This has got something to do with friendship as well. So connecting or communicating. We have make your dreams real. This could also be manipulative energy. Somebody who has been Scorpio energy. Somebody who has been pulling the strings. I think you're going to have a conversation about somebody who has been trying to manipulate things, catch you up in lies, manipulate, pull strings, do kind of some shady shit like that. And it could even be that you're talking to somebody about this person and you figure out that you're not the first one that they've done it to. Or there's just a sense of something that you are weaving. You're starting to realize and make the connections and get the information in, and talk to the people that you need to talk to be able to find the progress to move you forward. If that's the case, it's got something to do with writing or composing of something, making your dreams real and networking about those dreams. This is a good way. This is a good time to do that. This is a good time to get paperwork in. This is a good time to get that application in. It's a good time to network and discuss and be really, really ready to talk about what you have been working on and like open up and share it. Maybe this is, yeah, it's like you're discussing with some people. Something happens where you realize a really important connection when you're having a conversation with somebody. You make a really important connection or get really good information about a network link that you really need to help make progress in your life. And for some of you, that could be pointing out low vibrational bullshit or realizing that what this person is up to. It could be that, or it could be the other. Either way, it's a light bulb moment. It's an aha when you recognize and realize certain strings that are being pulled or certain strings that you need to pull. And this is directly related to making progress. This is Scorpio and Gemini energy. So it could also be saying things that you've needed to say for a while and held back. When those things are finally coming out, that confrontation finally happens. Ooh, shit. Reclaim your power, and there is always enough. This is Piscean energy. So it's almost like in some ways you're reclaiming power over something that's very important to you. You're reclaiming power over something that you feel a lot about, feel a lot of emotions for. And there's room enough for everybody. This could be a sense of recognizing that somebody tried to undercut you, or tried to circumnavigate you. This is a sense of reclaiming your power and seeing where the strings were trying to be pulled, or seeing where you need to pull the strings yourself. Either way, there's still plenty of abundance where that came from. I feel like your dreams have just started. This is Piscean energy. So it's almost like maybe somebody has pulled some strings for you in order to get some abundance or hook you up with some, I don't know, offers, programs, opportunities, finances, something that maybe you didn't realize existed, or I don't know, it's like some connection or conversation you have puts you in connection with these abundance people. People can maybe pull some strings for you to get you in on a little piece of a pie. So that's why it's really good this week to be talking to people and asking for help, or at least declaring your intentions, because that's your connection into, getting something that you've wanted, or something that you've wanted to work on. Damn. Ooh. Virgo, please. Virgo for this week. Message from Virgo. We have trust in the magic. So this is a new start, a new beginning. Time to let go of the old shit that's been making you suffer and making you hurt. It's almost like I'm tired of the old crap. It's time for a fresh start. This is a time when you may even welcome change at this point. There is, at the end of this week, that grand trine, or that grand square or grand cross that is just going to be really combative, and it could very well be challenging. When there's a square between Mercury, your ruling dignitary, and Uranus, expect that there's going to be a lot of technological challenges or failures or something breaking down, and that's going to really piss you off, really irritate you, and really could even aggravate or put you in direct contention with an authority figure. So this is a really, like, in the beginning of the week, really when you should just like go after it and get after it. Time to let go. Time to let go. Time to let go of control, because Scorpio energy, this is Scorpionic energy. Maybe let go of old dreams or old flames or old kind of connections or feelings that you had. Finally willing to allow yourself to be fresh and new and want change, desire change, especially if the change that you're trying to make is there's resistance to it. Be here now in the present. Like, this is really important energy. The way that you liberate yourself from any strings is to be in the present moment, and in doing that you will see, and kisses, stop. Sorry. You'll see, Kisses is my dog, for those of you who just joined. There's something beautiful. There's a beautiful opportunity right in front of you. And ultimately, I think maybe that either helps you to be able to move on or move forward, or you're finally able to recognize this beautiful opportunity in front of you because some shit that's really held you back has been super exposed and brought to the surface, brought to light. Trust in the magic. This is Aquarian energy. It's new start, new beginning. It's also faith. Faith in the face of a great deal of disappointment. Something new and beautiful shows up. Okay, Virgo. Okay, maybe you better just like let me know what this is about. A lot of moon energy. Take note, guys. Mercury is now in Leo, which means that you're going to be uber confident and find words really quickly and be very blunt with them and straightforward and not be afraid to speak your mind, and especially not be afraid to speak your heart. This is also a time when you will have the courage to bring something to light or come out about something that you had to get off of your chest. So there's a boldness to you now that maybe you haven't had. Confidence is your key to success, and this is underlying energy. I swear to God, I didn't see this card when I said that, but it's really having a heavy impact on you. You're not going to allow somebody to push you back from the ground that you have gained. I feel like at this point, you know how much it's worth, and you know that you deserve it. And so there's just a sense of be bold and make the first move. Underlying energy. So go ahead and speak up. Go ahead and say something. Being ready and capable of getting out there, putting yourself out there, saying what you need, saying what you think, sharing your ideas, having faith in your idea enough to, even if you've suffered a disappointment in the past, to just get out there, get in there, and once again, make this very bold statement. Confidence is your key to success. This is a timestamp because there's a new moon in Leo that's happening on the 28th. That's next Thursday. And it's really big astrology for you is what it's saying, because it's you, the moon, and the sun. Mercury, the moon, and the sun all lining up in conjunction, at least a loose conjunction, all these energies exchanging. This is certainty in what you feel and who you are, certainty in what you think, being able to express things that you had kept secret, being able to let yourself shine, and being able to be able to be paid attention to. I feel like you're stepping out on stage, or you're doing something bold that maybe you normally wouldn't do, but it's giving you a timestamp, an exact timestamp. This is the new moon in Leo. This is all culminating next Thursday, right before that huge grand cross happens in the sky and is really going to blow things up, or find you just, it's almost like, yes, it's the energy of an impasse, but it's almost like I will not relinquish my ground. You're going to change. I'm not. Because you've had time in some ways. You're still trying, Mercury is still trying to Chiron at that point. So there's a thought process, or there's information about finally being able to heal. So there's a concept of maybe you're going to try a new system of healing. Maybe you're finally ready to take that step into healing, maybe alternative medicine, or figuring out how your healing or what you've been through can be put to use, giving other people advice and making damn sure they use it. Be bold and make the first move. You've got to get this done. You've got to be bold. You've got to make this move on that new moon. That's where you start. That's your timing. That's when you cast your spell and speak it out loud and make your move. That's when you do it. If you want to know exactly when you do it, that's the day of magic. Okay, and that has to do with also weaving, awakening, weaving a spell, casting a spell, making a statement, or your words are magic. Being able to maybe finally get through to somebody and cut through the bullshit. Okay, more. I'm just saying. I want to go deeper. Damn. Virgo. No. That's not specific enough, and it's too much. Nope. Sorry, God. Gotta make it concise, please. Love ya. Virgo. All right, now this is Scorpio. Once again, scorpionic energy in your future. I feel like there's some sort of news coming through where finally now you can take authority over it, or you can understand it well enough to make informed decisions about it. Scorpionic energy, either you're dealing with a Scorpio, this is rising from the ashes, from a place of you're going to get a second chance, or yeah, you're going to get a second chance. You're ready to move to the next level. You're coming. You are done. Part of you is done. It's finished. It's over, and it's brand new. It's like you are not who you were before. You've let that end. You've let that finish. You've transcended a really dark period in your life. It's also you coming out of your cocoon. So if you have been hiding or filled with fear, this is when you're finally able to like rise up and rise out of where you were in sort of this cesspool of maybe depression, sadness. You're able to finally like rise up and rise out of that. Happy birthday, Doug Denny. Virgo. What you need for Virgo? What do you have to tell Virgo? Virgo energy? Virgo. Why? That you're going to discover why. This is underlying energy. Underlying energy is by the book. Why? I think you were stuck between. Okay, it's you were stuck because you were trying to do things by the book, and this is once again 11. Somebody is manipulating you by trying to say, I'm going to do it by the book. I'm doing things the right way because I'm doing things by the book. By the book. By the book. By the book is bullshit. Okay? And finally you're able to step out of that. You're finally realizing that's why. That's why you've been stuck. You want the answer? Here's your answer. You've been stuck in limbo because you've been trying to do things by the book, or you've been manipulated by somebody to think that doing things by the book is the only way to do them, and it's because they were afraid. It's because they were afraid, and that was their way of keeping you and pulling your strings and making sure that they knew your every move. Why? Because they were afraid, and so they made you afraid. And this is like contagious fear. Why? That's why you've been stuck. That's why there's this limbo. And that's why now, for the first time, you're coming out of the dark, because you are testing those boundaries and not accepting them anymore. Holy shit, new life. What did I tell you? And it's happening right on fucking Scorpio. You are ready for a brand new existence. It doesn't mean your situation... Okay. You have changed. You have changed. Not a change in anything else. You have completely changed from your core value system up. It has riddled every cell in your body. You are a different person than you were. You have changed. So of course your life is going to change. Even if nothing external changes, your perspective on it is going to change. Everything is suddenly going to flash different colors because you are not the same person you were. You are ready for a different kind of life, a life that is not designed by somebody else, but is designed by you. You have been stuck on the fence for so long because you've been trying to do things pedantically. This is how you're pre-programmed. You've been trying to do things like by the rules. Always play by the rules. Do what's right. It's bullshit. And now you're finally seeing it. Now you're finally realizing it. This by the rules, by the book is bullshit. Okay. Virgo. Getting together with friends. Finally, it's like you're finally allowing yourself to let loose and enjoy yourself. because this is opposition. Like, there's an opposition right when you were like, on next Friday, like, fuck Saturn. Fuck my father, fuck my, you know, like whatever it is, it's like fuck the tradition, or fuck being stuck, and fuck being afraid. Like, I'm done with that crap. I'm done with being oppressed. That kind of challenge, that's what's happening. You're challenging that. And you're going off with your friend. You're finally letting yourself, you finally feel good about being around people again. Being happy, allowing yourself to be happy, maybe allowing yourself to hang out with people, have good times, trusting friendship again. There's something here, something about, there's a gathering, there's a connection. Maybe you're throwing a party, you're getting together, there's a gathering of some sort. One cycle is over, the next is beginning, and like you're emerging from your cocoon. There's some sort of celebratory feeling or emotion that is going on here, but this culminates into, a get-together. Some sort of get-together where you can begin again. Let's go to the extended. I'll see you guys there.